You want to learn how to make your computer draw a bunch of polygons for you? Then this is a video recording for you. Today we're looking at doing it in Python. If we run it right now, you see it draws a bunch of polygons. Nothing more than that, but it's still okay. So let's start. So first we import stuff, which basically means we give a bunch of commands. Import turtle means we get all these drawing functions. And import random means we get a couple of random functions. Makes sense. So first we create a new draw module, which is turtle.turtle parentheses. You can make as much turtles as you want, but right now I'm just focusing on one turtle. So basically this new draw one can draw a lot of things for you. And we hide the turtle, and then we set the speed to 1000. So first we have this repeat one. Weird. How is this a drop-down menu? But never mind. So first we repeat. This repeat function controls the number of polygons we want to draw, and this is a common thing I put for experiment. Anyways, this for I in range 100 draws 100 polygons. So first we have a side length variable which controls the side length. A smaller side length means a smaller shape, and a larger side length, you guessed it, means a larger shape. And so we pen up so we don't get lines drawn all over. Pen up basically lifts the pen. If we comment this out, you'll shortly see what I mean. See, it doesn't lift the pen between different points, and it gets really messy. So let's uncomment this and let's continue. Xpost controls the X position, which, if you know the coordinate plane, controls left and right movement. In this case, it's a random number between negative 350 and 250. The reason I stuck with these values is because they roughly fit the screen. And we do the same with the Y position, which is a random integer between minus 160 and 160. So let's wait. Randint function picks a random integer between the two given values, which is basically all you need to know about this function. And then so we go to the X position and Y position. Makes sense? And then we see we have the RGB colors which control the color. So as you might note, most people think that all colors are made up from red, yellow, and blue. This is actually not the case. In light, it's made out of red, green, and blue. In Python, we specifically choose the RGBs are specifically mounts between 0 and 255. R controls the number of redness there is in the color, and it's a random integer between 0 and 255. Now we repeat this with G and B. And then so in this draw module, we set the color to R, G, and B. In Python supports R, G, and B color values being plugged into the color, but it also supports quotes, but like quote yellow, but RGB is much more useful generally. Okay, so now we set the heading, which basically means we point in a certain direction. In a random integer between -1 and 361, which is basically 0 to 361, including -1 and 361. And then so we pen down. As you see, this is the part where we actually begin drawing the polygon. So first, we start by beginning a fill, which means that when we plug in an end fill in the end, it'll come up with a filled shape in the color we wanted. Great. So as you might recall from the beginning, we have not yet covered the number of sides. This is a random integer between 3 and 10. So we repeat j sides. Remember, each polygon is made out of number of sides, and we forward side length over sides. The reason we want to do this is because so big polygons, even if they have a small length, won't get super big because they have so many sides and the side length. But even though the side length is small, the small parts can join to make a super big polygon. And so we forward side length over sides, but I added an extra 3 multiplier to prevent the shapes from looking tiny. And then so we left 360 over sides, which basically goes to the next side. And then at the end we end fill. So that's basically all you need to know about this program. If we run it right now, I'll see it draws some polygons. And that's it.